Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. Glad you made it by. My name is Carrie, and I'm a full-time trader and mentor to struggling traders in the crypto and Forex markets. Today's video is going to be an update on Bitcoin, and we're going to take a look at the DXY. Not financial advice, just the way that I see the market. All right, so let's go back out to the big picture of Bitcoin and remind ourselves what is going on. There are two options to this move to the downside. The bullish option is that this move is completely done. This was the end of the bear market, and that this potential five-wave move is the start of something very bullish. That we are putting in a wave one, that the market is going to pull back in a wave two, and then it will be on its way for mooning to the upside back on a bull run. That is the most bullish option. Now, the more realistic option is that this was a WXYXZ, but that we're not continuing on a bull run, that we are going to put in a big bear market rally, where this five-wave move is an A wave is going to pull back for a B wave and then give us 5 more waves to the upside for a C wave, giving a big bear market rally. At that point, this leg will need a partner leg on the other side, potentially making a sideways flat or a complex correction. And of course, there is always a bear alternative. And that bear alternative is that this created a WXY. In the middle is a connector of an ABC. And that the five-wave move is actually the end of something, creating a C wave, which would make this rally an X or a B. And then the WXY would get a partner leg on the other side. Now, all of these options, we will not know which one it is until this correction happens. When this five-wave move is complete and the correction happens is when it will tell us which option is it going to be. Are we going to get a C wave to the upside or potentially a big third wave, fourth wave, and fifth? What is most important is when this does pull back for a correction, is that it doesn't come under the support that we've made at approximately 18,300. There would be no reason to come underneath that if Bitcoin is going to be bullish. All right, this is where our options come in. The bullish options is that when this five-wave move is complete, it's going to put in an A wave or a wave one. When it pulls back for the potential B wave or wave two, we do not want it to come underneath 18,300 at the bottom of these wicks. It can fill the gap, that is just fine, but there would be no reason to come underneath it. When it gives us the partner of five waves, it is either going to be a C wave or a wave three. If it is a wave three, it will hold its prior fourth wave. It will create a fourth wave and then a fifth to the upside. This would be very bullish. Now, on the flip side, there's always a bearish option. And that is that when this five waves is complete, that it is putting in a C wave. That this was a flat. Whether you say the A wave is over here, it's over here, it doesn't matter at this point. What matters is that it would be putting in a C wave and then it would tank to the downside coming through this floor, which would make this an X wave. All right, let's take a look at the lower time frame and what are the options. I am counting this wave as I currently have it, as if this is the top of the third, that this was a pullback for a wave four, and that we have a wave five in motion. Currently, it looks like it's in the wave four of a wave five and has a push to the upside, potentially getting up to 28,000. Okay, so let's talk about something very important. Your third wave, your main third wave, is always your high peak in RSI, and then your divergences start to begin. RSI is telling a tale that this high here is our main third, and that this peak to the upside is our main fifth. With that being said, it is suggesting that this wave could have been over at this high. And what does that mean? Also, I want you to note that the 2.618 is coming nicely into this high, and it pushed up into the 3.618, which is a fifth wave target. So if this impulse wave was done at the top of this peak, what does it mean? First option is that we're going to get an overextended fifth wave. What it means is that this 5-wave move that's in creation will stay on top of this support. That it will pull back for a wave 2 and then up to the upside for an extended fifth. That is option number 1. Option number 2 is that if it was complete here and it put in a wave, that this pullback could be a B wave, and that this 5-wave move is the start of the big C wave. Either way, it is suggesting that this wave is the start of something new, and that it would be traded exactly the same with the invalidation point at the low. So regardless if it's a wave 1 and wave 2 of a big C wave, or a wave 1 and a wave 2 of a big extended fifth, it doesn't matter, it is traded the same. But what we don't know for absolutely sure is if this 5-wave move was complete. And is this a fifth wave of the 5 or a wave 1? So when trading this and we get this push to the upside, be very careful of this being the end and it coming straight through. If it is able to hold support on top of this area, it is suggesting that this wave is the start of something. Keep that in mind. I know that that's a little complicated. We get into it much more in depth in the Discord, and it is taught much more in depth in the Discord. I am running a free trial right now. Come in, collaborate with us, and maybe you will learn something. Okay, let's take a look at this wave to the upside. The way that I have it counted is a 1, a 2, all of this being 3, 4, 5. This is leading into a third wave where the high peak is. That all of this is in the process of a wave 4. And then it will push to the upside for a wave 5, potentially getting up to that $28,000. Let's talk about this intersection. We had this drop to the downside that held the 0.5 extension, which is perfect for a wave 4. But then it traveled to the upside in a 3-wave move. This leg nor this leg can be this one's partner because it did not hit this minimum requirement of 618. So what are the options here? We have 2 of them. The first option is that this is all an interconnector and that this leg wants a partner to the upside, potentially breaking this high and going into the expanded B pocket before it comes to the downside, potentially making a higher low for the 4th wave. The second option is that this is the start of a leg to the downside that will create this one's partner, with this middle move being the connector. It needs to hit at least the 618 to be complete for a 4th wave and then push up to the upside. I know that was a lot of moving parts. Let me know in the comments if it was understandable. All right, let's move on to the DXY. All right, so let's remind ourselves again the bigger count. The bigger count is that we put in an ABC for a W. In the middle here is a connector for an X. We have put in 5 waves to the upside for an A wave. We are looking for a B wave and then eventually a C wave to the upside. Now remember, I am way up on the 2-week time frame. The question is the B wave done? And what is going on in the B wave? Now, there is a slight chance, because it pivoted off of the 0.5 retrace, that this is actually a wave 4, and that the A wave still has a wave 5 to go. I am leaning that the A wave is done because it hit the 618 retracement, and that is the extension that an A wave likes to hit. But we will not know until this wave gets going and we see if it is rejected in the golden zone. Okay, so I see this wave as a wave 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5. That the A wave is complete. This wave to the upside is a 5-wave move. It is currently pulling back. This is where it will tell us, is this just an A wave and it's pulling back for a B wave and tends to give a C wave up to the golden zone. This would be an internal retracement, putting in a B, and then it would come to the downside for a C wave, making a larger B wave. So the big question is when it breaks this resistance in the wave 4 territory, does it take off bullishly with a big separation move, putting in a 3rd wave? Or does it just complete a 5-wave move ending in the golden zone? And this is something that we will have to wait and see. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.